Coming up here, we have breaking news alert, breaking weather. We have some breaking weather here. I'm coming here live on the air right now. With a flash flood warning. We have a flash flood warning has been issued. Let's jump straight into radar right now, so we can see a flash flood warning that runs until 1 a. I think 1 a.m. I think it runs until 1 a.m. At 8:59. So at 8:59 Doppler right. So at 8:59 Doppler radar. So let me read it to you. So at 8:59 Doppler radar. Indicated thunderstorms producing heavy rain across the warned area. Between 1 and 1.25 inches of rain has fallen. Additional rainfall amounts of 0.5 or 1.5 inches of rain are possible in the warned area. Flash flood warning is ongoing or expected to begin shortly. Turn around, do not drown. Some locations will expect flash flooding for including Maryville and Clover Hill. There's a flash flood warning there. Heads up there. Well, I go circle it too. Heads up there. Anywhere I circled at, we may see some flooding in some of those locations where I just circle where I just circle that at. There's a flash flood warning until 1 a.m. and for that location there. For that location there. If you just tuning in, good evening. I am meteorologist Braden here. I'm here on the air. I did a cut in here, making sure you had the best information as possible. There's a flash flood warning until 1 a.m. Heads up, there's a flash flood warning until 1 a.m. for that location there. So let me show y'all a different viewpoint of the flash flood warning to make sure y'all had the best information with that. Cause that could be until 1 a.m. Here this morning until 1 a.m. Okay, for Saturday morning. Okay, I can show you all this. Okay, there's a flash flood warning. Has been there's a flash flood warning for that location there until 1 a.m. Okay, I'll be here to keep you updated throughout the night as necessary. If we get any more warnings throughout this evening, but heads up for until 1 a.m. Saturday, radar indicated. Heads up there, heads up Maryville. Well, there's we see repeatedly rounds of of rain, and too much rain can be a little bit of a good not a good thing. It can be a good thing because you have a drought is ongoing, but we do have a flash flood warning until 1 a.m. I'll be here to keep y'all posted. Check back for updates. I will keep y'all posted throughout the into the early evening hours as necessary. So let me break you down to some of the some of the total some of the rain over the past 3 hours. Here's some of the rainfall totals over the past 3 hours and some for some of those for some of those locations. Benfield 0.3, Greenwood Country Haven area picked up 3 inches of rain in the Bullseye area. And then East Forest point that one. And then South Hill 0.05, Best View 0.20. That area has any of those along the Fairview Heights had take up some amount of rain. But if you've seen you flooding, turn around, don't drown. Maybe go outside to go check if you have a basement or like you think your basement might be flooding, go check your basement to make sure your basement is not like getting too flooded or like that stuff. Or rather for you all to be in the know sooner than later. Okay. Again, we have the so I go show you some future. I go show you this. So we do have elevated flooding risk we do have a flooding risk is in effect. We do have a elevated slight flooding risk as well on top of those storm amounts. Um, we do have that. Well, I can see you through Sunday morning. Um, we can show you through Sunday. We can show you. Look at those absolutely incredible amounts of rain. That is much needed rain. 0.7 for Maryville, Knoxville 0.69. That'd be much needed rainfall. That is absolutely incredible amounts of rain over the next few days. Yeah, that is much needed rain. Absolutely much needed rain. So, again, so let's jump right back to radar right now. So what we have right now going on. So we have a flash flood warning for Maryville until 3 a.m. until 1 a.m. Flash flood warning until 1 a.m. Heads up. So let's see this. Look at those heavy amounts of precipitation. Heads up. Heads up, Townsend. Heads up. Look at those absolutely heavy rainfall amounts. Wow. Much needed rain. We can see that heavy rainfall amounts. Rainfall deficit. That heads up. Heads up to into Huntsville. Rain showers might be moving into Huntsville. Heads up there. Again, so we have a flash flood warning there until 1 a.m. Making sure you have the best information. So let's see what people, if there's any. Okay, so in those areas, Doppler radar is ongoing, but Maryville and Clover Hill. If we know where Clover, where's, but just have ways to see weather information throughout this evening. I will be here to keep y'all updated and informed. As necessary and all of that stuff. But I'll be here to keep you all posted with that. Again, we have a flash flood warning until 1 a.m. We have a flash flood. We have a flash flood warning till 1 a.m. So let me see if I can try to bring y'all more into the better loop of things to make sure y'all highlight the best information. Okay, so okay, guys. So here so. Oh, hold up. Let me do this. I think I posted it too. Yeah, I think yeah. I think I can show like the best view. So okay. So we can see where that flash flood warning is at. Okay, we can see we can see where it has got issue for well, I could try to show you like the street view there. So the polygon for Benfield heads up Montville Station Road. If we live along those areas, heads up a flash flood warning till 1 a.m. For within that polygon view. Well, you can see Montville Station is there. Montville Station Road is there, and then Benfield is there. 6 Mile Road is there. Then Foothills Parkway is there. Then West Hunt Road is there. 321 is there. Highway 411 is there. Now, know your mile markers. Pass around reports to emergency services if you have any flooding going on in your location. So let's see if there's any reports about what's going on there with that warning. Let me double check a few things. Okay, yeah. There's nothing new about. Okay. Just checking a few things, making sure everything is good in business. Okay. So let me make sure y'all have a few things up to date. The forecast. Hang on. I type in X. Okay, hang on momentarily. I'll try to walk you through the forecast. I will try to I could try to I could try to just make sure you have the best information as possible. I could try to make sure you have the best information. The try to make sure you have the more more the best. Okay. Hang on. Okay, so we can see there's a flash flood warning there. Okay, let's see if I can pop this up. Okay, one more time. So we do a little bit of a different view of that. So we do have a flash flood warning till 1 a.m. For those areas for those areas there. Turn around, don't drown. Again, there's a flash flood warning there is in effect, but I'll keep you all posted with that. Let's jump back to radar one more time. Okay, I'll probably pop up our flood watch to show you that too. Okay, so let me show you what we have in place here tonight. Let's walk you through like a brief. Let's walk you through a brief forecast of what we have in effect right now. Let's walk you through infrared sunlight radar first. Okay, let's walk you through a brief forecast. Just get up to date. What could go on here tonight? Um, I like to make sure y'all have the best information. I like to make sure y'all have the best information as possible. That's why I try to walk you through right now. Okay. So here's the infrared soundline radar. Okay, the infrared soundline radar does host rain down to Jamestown, towards Crossville, Rockwood, Spring City, Athens, Sweetwater, Maryville. Heads up, that does extend down to Atlanta and the Gus area. But yeah. So current temperatures right now we are at 75 Knoxville, 73 Maryville. And then here's our 12-hour weather forecast. So 10 p.m. 75, 12 a.m. midnight 72, 2 a.m. 70, 4 a.m. 70, 6 a.m. 69, 8 a.m. 69, 10 a.m. 72. And then low tonight be down to 60s. High tomorrow will be into the 80s. Yeah, and then rainfall potential rainfall amounts over the next 48 hours. We could pick up some much needed rain here over the next for we could pick up some much needed rainfall here over the next for 40 over the next 48 hours. We can pick up absolutely much needed rain over the next 48 hours, maybe 0.5 or maybe inch or maybe more than that in some locations. Again, we can see this drought monitor will be changing next Thursday, maybe. Knock on wood. That does change, but we kind of want it to change. We kind of want the rain to be done. Yeah. Okay. So let's walk you through let's walk you through a forecast. Okay, I will walk you through a quick forecast. Okay. Now before we do that, before I walk you through that, let's go over here to get some update with some other maps over here to see. There might be some more stuff over here we can relay. Okay, so let's get today what we have. Okay, so let's walk you through what we have right now going on all around town. Okay, so here's our forecast here right now. Right now we are currently 75 right now. Winds out to south 9 miles per hour. So right now we're currently 75. And then so 11 p.m. 74, 1 a.m. 72, 3 a.m. 71, 5 a.m. 70, and then 7 a.m. 66. Okay. Okay, so now we can go jump over here right now. So current temperatures, we are 73 Knoxville. We right now into the 70s right now for some of our current temperatures. So here's our current temperatures. We are 75 Knoxville, 72 Maryville. Right now we're currently sitting here into the 70s right now. So here's our radar and cloud cover. Okay, so head up down to Monticello, towards Jamestown, towards Warburg area. We do have some rain showers moving through our locations here this evening. And then here's 3 p.m. on our Saturday, clear skies. Okay. Now let's get today what we have in effect here one more time. And then we go to now let's go over here right now to walk you through what we have here in effect here this evening. Let's show you it one more time again. So we do have a flash flood warning until 1 a.m. Heads up along that polygon there we have a flash flood warning until 1 a.m. Turn around, don't drown. Have ways to receive weather information throughout this evening if there's any more flash flood warnings that does get issued for your location. Okay. So tonight we do have an elevated flooding risk here tonight. So tonight we have an elevated flooding risk here tonight. So we do have a flooding risk here tonight. Okay, so we do have a flooding risk. Okay, let me tell you the location where the flooding risk be at: Knoxville, Maryville, Oak Ridge, Donut City, Tellico Plains, Athens. We do have a potential flooding risk. See some potential flooding here this evening. I will keep you all posted throughout this evening as necessary. I will keep y'all updated throughout the night if need. Throughout the night, I'll have the latest updates here on air throughout this evening. I may be doing 11 o'clock. Yeah, let's look at this right now. Now let me show you this. So we do have now let me show you where the flood. So we do have a flood watch. Okay, so we do have a flood watch is in effect. It started at 6 p.m. earlier on. It started around 6 p.m. here earlier on this evening. Okay, and then it runs through 2 p.m. tomorrow for our Saturday. We do have a flood watch is in effect. Okay, so keep this in mind. Okay, we do have a flood watch for Knoxville, Maryville, Oak Ridge, North City, Sweetwater, Athens, Tellico Plains, Spring City, Kingston, Wartburg. Heads up, a flood watch until 2 p.m. tomorrow for our Saturday. So keep this in mind. And that concludes our flood watch. Okay. So now let me walk you through a very quick forecast to get you all up to date. Then we will conclude this broadcast coverage. And then hopefully no new warnings get issued. We will cut back in later on this evening if needed. Okay. So here's our rain chances here over the next 7 days. So check back for updates. This could change, but here's our rain changes here over the next 7 days. Okay. So tomorrow for Saturday is a 60% AM. Sunday's a 40. Monday's a 50. Tuesday's a 0. Wednesday's a 0. Thursday's a 0. Friday's a 20. These are rain chances here over the next 7 days. So here's our 3-day weather forecast. Okay. So tomorrow for Saturday, 80, low 66. Sunday, 82, low 62. And then Monday, 80, low 62. This is our 3-day weather forecast. So here's our forecasting lows here over the next 7 days. So tomorrow's low on our Saturday is around 66. Sunday's low is 62. Monday's low is 62. Tuesday's low is 59. Wednesday's low is around 57. Thursday's low is 56. And then Friday's low is around 62. Here's our forecasting highs here over the next 7 days. So keep this in mind. So tomorrow for Saturday we're going around 80. Sunday 82. Monday 80. Tuesday 80. Wednesday on Hump Day 80. Thursday 82. Friday 83. So here's our Friday new forecast. So 6 p.m. dinner time, we was around 82. 7 p.m. we was around 81. And then 8 p.m. we was around 78. Here's our tomorrow Saturday at a glance. So 7 a.m. 68, 12 p.m. the lunch hour 74, 5 p.m. 81. Okay. So now let's see our 7-day weather forecast. Then we go jump right back to radar to give you a one check with a last check with radar. And then we will see you back here. Hold up before we do that. Tomorrow our UV index. Okay, so tomorrow our UV index will be in the high category at the number 6. Tomorrow, if you spend any outdoor plans, you may want to wear the sunscreen, but no, you probably not be a good idea to be outside. But our UV index tomorrow will be in the high category at the number 6. You can still get sunburn even though if it's cloudy outside. Okay. So now time for our now it's time for our 7-day weather forecast. And now it's time for our 7-day weather forecast. Then we go. Then it's bedtime. Then it's time to do a conclusion on this. Okay. So here's our 7-day weather forecast. So tomorrow for Saturday is around 80, Sunday 82, Monday is around 80, Tuesday 80, Wednesday on hump day 80, Thursday 82, Friday 83. This is our 7-day weather forecast. Okay. Now let's jump right back to radar one more time again. So again, flash flood warning will be in effect until 1 a.m. Heads up there. Rain showers is a heads up. More rain showers is down to Greenback area. Heads up Townsend. Rain showers into Townsend. Okay. Thanks so much for watching my weather forecast update. I am Meteorologist Brain here. Enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy the rest of your day. Have a great rest of your weekend. And have a great rest of your Friday night. Sleep well. If there's any new warnings that does get issued, I'll highlight this. This was a breaking news report. Have a great rest of your night and enjoy. Stay safe. And always stick with me for the latest forecast. Enjoy.